I know what you're thinking. Joshua, what the fuck is this bullshit that you're slapping in front of my face right now? Well, I'll tell you what this bullshit is I'm slapping in front of your face right now. It's called StackFlow. And you may get the gist of it very, very quickly, as long as you start playing it. We're in version 0.11, this game is still an early access thing, and it's getting changes every now and then. But, you know, those pieces, they seem very familiar, in a sense, right? Okay. So have you ever played Tetris before? Got it? Good, okay. So you know how Tetris works, right? You create a line, then you create points from that line, etc. There's like maybe 100 of them if you're that lucky. But you have all these pieces, you only have so many to work with. You create a Tetris, you create stack, and you create flow to get your own store. Ladies and gentlemen, you're playing BALATRO. It's great. Absolutely. A new block type to appear on the board. Slime, when destroyed, creates a new slime in the random gap in the lower row. Treasure chest has a chance to give 100 stack, but have a 50% chance to give nothing. Or when a casino block is destroyed, gives 0.5 stack for each colony block on the board. The treasure chest is pretty good. Hold on to that. Now you can re-roll at any point, or you can skip to get yourself +2 re-rolls. This is important for, I suppose, a little bit later, but that's always good to have on hand, to realize that. 3 stages every time. Tetris as it does. You can hold at any point. However, holding will actually increase your target score very slightly. So you may want to be careful if you are randomly holding all the things impossible. Just as long as you know how to properly deal with your situation. You can leave the important stuff till last. These early rounds will go very quickly. Stage clear. All that shit. Curse chest, oh god. 30% chance to give 1,000 stack, but an 85% chance to lose 100. Be very careful with that, because you can get a negative score. And it can be multiplied by your flow, and it will go further negative. It's insane. Mimic gives free flow, transfers a random block into a different board. Destroys free flying bone. I think the Mimic will be fun. Magical monster. There's different element types. They are important for some things, and then every 3 levels you get a modifier. The Puppet Master. Pieces rotate automatically every 3 seconds. You understand how it works, right? Every 3 seconds, you just gotta handle that. Go there, my friend. I don't even know what's going on down at the bottom here. What the hell? Sure. Sure. I don't know, man. Maybe I won't. Oh, fuck. Because of the rotation. Yeah, you won't do that. I'm gonna do this because I just doubt that I'm gonna get the full Tetris in this. Oh no, it rotated my single O piece. Good heavens. Yeah, I don't even know why I end up doing like these Tetris plays at the beginning of these rounds, because you don't really need them till later. Perks! These also can be re-rolled. They take the same re-roll pool as beforehand. You can look at your shit whenever you want, see how many you have of each piece, because they can be separate. Hold won't increase your target score anymore. 10 stack for clearing a single row. Single rows accumulate 10 for this level. Tetris bonus, persist bonus. His acceptance is decent. Sorry for knocking microphones. I'm always good at knocking microphones. And of course, score increases, so the loop remains familiar. Now it's just a case of playing Tetris. So yeah, if you're familiar with the whole spiel that is Tetris, you can very much understand this game very quickly. Though you need to be more acutely aware of how the scoring system works, I would assume. There we go. Even the Mimic's just gotta keep putting out random pieces on the board, and they won't matter until eventually. Don't worry. Electric guitar in destroyed gives 4 stack multiplied by the number of electric guitars in the same column. Worker B gives stack for each adjacent colony block. Destroyed gives +1 for each block on the board. You're good. Iron's good. Having mineral like that. Would have liked to do a bunch of harmony musical block stuff, because there are pieces that 100% are very synergistic with each other. Also, you might notice as you do some of these things that, hey, maybe getting some of your perks activated will be handy stuff. There's another treasure chest to keep increasing that amount. More skeletons and electric guitar. I'll do that. Yeah. Because have all those chances to get all that stack. The perfectionist clearing less than 4 rows multiplies your stack by 0.5. So for once they want me to get a thing going. Yeah. Jesus Christ, Bailey just absolutely snoring up a storm. Holy shit. By the way, yeah, you could still do Tetris-y moves in this. You still got those T-spin possibilities going on in there. I'm just not very good at Tetris, as you know, so that's all that really needs to be explained about that. Acceptance 2, that one's actually part of the version 0.11 update, because what you can do now is you can actually up the stats of certain perks, though you are limited to just 6 total. Stackmaster, please! 3 or more lines in a single combo, double the flow. Absolutely. 5 grand. Just placing these over here. Including that, and you. Like a T-spin there. Unfortunately, due to how it works, you don't really get any points for pulling off stylish T-spin moves, except for just creating a properly tidy board to work around with, you see. There is an option, or a button you can press to just flip a piece around 180 degrees. That's a neat feature to include. Sage clear. Nuke, when destroyed, explodes its columns, giving 1 stack per block. Nuclear blocks give +5 stack. Brick, when placing a non-rotated piece, gain 1 flow. That'll, I guess, technically synergize the other thing. Yeah, why not? I mean, slime is also decent, especially if you get caught up at the very top of your board. Yeah, because look at that. All of them are getting affected at the same time. I'm surprised there's none of the other perks I like have shown up yet. No, we still have to wait until that ends up happening, clearly. So, Jesus Christ, Bailey. You can tell which session this is part. When destroyed, gives 3 stack. Adjacent iron and bronze bonuses are multiplied by 3. Sure. Minerals. Let's go. I don't even need the bombs or the electric guitar again. Prevents you from using the hold function. The thief. Man. Oh god, I don't even know what plan is. Oh, I can do this! Yeah, yeah. Thank goodness. Something was sold. It's only 1. It's fine. Just means that the other pieces need to build back up again. Is that anything? Oh, it is. Okay. Worrying about nothing. It's just that when you get to these later rounds, they do end up getting very crazy. Reduce target score by 25%. Clearing a combo starts. A 15-second timer. Nah, shortcut, dude. 100%. 40 grand. Thank goodness. Why didn't you put it over there? Isn't that where it's supposed to be? There's a diamond block. Whoops. Hey! Don't get used to that, because that one's just a fluke. I would never be able to do that again. Perfect timing. I got some 100 stacks there. Nice. Nice, nice. Wonder how far I could even go in this. Bronze, slime, and honey bomb. Let's roll again. This is the cursed chest again. When destroyed, releases 2 fireballs that burn up to 3 blocks, generating 5 flow per block. A fireball bounces off the wall. That, combined with the multiply by 2, by the time you get a Tetris, it does depend on how long it remains as a thing. Ah, shit. Now look what I've done. Oh, shit. There goes my bees. Now I gotta make up for it entirely. Are you able to? Shit. Some are able to. Not everyone, but some are. Shite. What is that blue block in the corner there? What did it change to? I don't know, I'm not paying attention too much. Uranium! Every 5 seconds, a random adjacent block becomes uranium if it's not nuclear. This one, because there's 5 pieces added to the top. Yeah, understandably, when you run out of pieces, you can't really do any more, and that's your round over. So, be wary of how much you're doing. Pieces rotate automatically every 3 seconds. The Puppet Master, again. Oh, that's the video game. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? It's the fucking bees. Shit. Hopefully that's not too annoying, and that's also very annoying. A22. Just enough. Nice. Good. Okay. We are moving. Full clear. It's gross. Might as well with the increase of acceptance too. I'm okay with that. I think they go up to 5 total. Wow. You're doing too much, Joshua. Okay. Maybe don't bury too much up to the top like that. Granite, when destroyed, multiplies stack by 2, but multiplies your flow by 0.75. Bookshelf similarly changes things around it. Roll again. More treasure chests. Okay. As opposed to uranium. 150,000. Oh, shit. Oh, right, no, it's slightly less because of the thing. Oh, hey. I don't know if it's just an issue with the game itself or it's the controller getting wacky in communication, but sometimes it just goes all the way over to one direction when I'm trying to do a thing. I don't quite know why it's like that. Maybe it's just a me problem. I don't mind. It doesn't matter to me. Now would have been a time for like the combo. Absolutely. Shit. What are you planning? Is there any planning? I think so. Oh, I don't need much, do I? Is that Oh, it is still enough. Good. Oh, goodness. I didn't think I had it there. Undead pirates. Red dice. That'll definitely... I'm okay with red dice showing up. Because it was only, again, in version 0.11, where red dice, or all the casino dice, were given a buff wherein they now multiply their score by the current level, so that they now actually properly scale into the late game. The mirror horizontal controls are reversed. So don't blame me, the game itself is controlling separately. See, there you go, that was me already making mistakes. Going in one direction when I should have been going the other. Nice. Do one of these. 17 out of 50. Oh, there was a bomb there. Okay. The bomb didn't actually do anything. Wow. I am shocked. Acceptance 3. Speedrunner. Yeah, I do speedrunner, clearly. Now, speaking of speedruns, I've gotten pretty decent at Celeste again. I've shaken off the rust in it. Because I had the PB that stood there for a while since that live stream that I did with the old directly from Elgato method with its wacky function of, you know, minimizing the volume jarringly during the whatever. That was a score of 43 minutes 50 seconds, and that was a PB that lasted for a long time. And then, funnily enough, it was during editing the Gauntlet that I decided I felt I wanted to go back to Celeste to start doing more of that. So I started, like, shaking off the rust and doing extra paths that I'd seen every now and then for how better to tackle things. And after a while, I think it was, like, not too long ago, I had a run that was 43.51, which was, you know, only a mild bit of infuriation there. Getting on par with, and yet still doing slightly worse than that PB. And then, like, on the 9th of February, I had finally broken the PB by a nice 8 seconds. 43.42 as the time. And it was still, like, it had like 100 deaths in it, which is impressive because that was like a lot more deaths than you would have expected for such a thing. And, you know, the only response to such a thing would have been to, like, you know, continue trying to push better, trying to get better at the game, not dying as much. And so I did that. And by the 11th, I had a run that was 42 minutes exactly, almost breaking 2-minute barriers. The Eclipse hides the pieces left, next piece, and hold displays. Build without knowing what you're building, idiot. Good luck. Because normally you'd have the warning itself showing you how much is left, but you don't get that. Now's the time for a mimic. There we go. 54.72, 54. That's a lot of flow. Shite. That is good. So thank you for that piece there. Let's do one of these. It's not an ideal piece to have in the back burner, but... Oh, shite. That's the piece you want to have in the back burner. That's the last one, isn't it? I just have this feeling. It wasn't. Damn it. There we go. Because the Y piece would have told me, but Oh, shit. Ah. Damn, dude. I don't think so. I'm not gonna get much from this. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't tell me because of the thing. I'm silly. And yet still. That was too much. Oh, that's why you gotta build yourself up better and know what to pick when and where and how to do it. You have all these in here. You got the acoustic guitar, which is funny because all the flow from guitars in the same column. The red button, which just detonates all explosive blocks. You have the jackpot, which is triggering all casino effects without destroying any of the blocks. So if you have them all in the right spot with all the casino build up, you can have a crazy play out. Same thing with the speakers with harmony blocks and other such stuff like that. It's all very interesting. Then you have the perks over here. Chain reaction, which also handily works out well when you have something like Speedrunner, because you just get an increase of perks and flow. And all the bosses. That's only how much this is at this current point in time. Definitely it'll keep improving. We're not sure when the update process is for it. I'm sure there's a Discord for it, clearly. It'll tell you when and where. But as for now, yeah, that's StackFlow for you. If you were really curious. You can change the game speed if you want. And you can change the soft drop rate, the input repeat rate, and the input repeat delay. This shit is for, I suppose, hardcore Tetris people. But I'm not hardcore at all. That's all you really need to know about StackFlow. Keep an eye on it. It's very entertaining. It's a little simple as it is, but it does present itself quite well. Gotta admit. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you whenever you happen to watch next. Take care and enjoy however you spend your day. Take care.